everyone, today I'm making caramelised red onion or red onion marmalade, whichever you like to call it. This is a beautiful recipe. I've shared this before and I've given jars of this away to people and they've loved it. I make this every year and I love to have a couple of jars of this in my cupboard. It goes great on pizza, especially a goat's cheese and caramelised onion pizza, absolutely beautiful, lovely with cheese. Burgers, it's a great one to have in the cupboard for the summertime when you're having a barbecue. I've tried caramelised red onion from the shops and I'm telling you, none of them is as good as this one. This is cheap enough to make. I use, most of my ingredients are from Tesco, very reasonable, and I picked up these red onions for 45 cents yesterday, so I just have to make this. So to get started, you just need a large saucepan and 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You can see here I've got a lot of red onions. This is 1.5 kilograms. Just cut them up thinly. This is the hardest part of the job. I got my husband to do this job and I just loved it because he just couldn't stop crying while I was cutting these up. Perfect. So what we're going to do is just give this a little stir. Now we're just going to cook these on a medium heat for about 30 minutes. My onions are ready and you can see that they have reduced in size. I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients, 275 grams of dark brown sugar. I've got 3 garlic cloves, large garlic cloves, and I've just chopped them up. I'm going to add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I've got 200 ml of red wine vinegar. Give that a shake and add that in there. I'm going to add some crushed chilies, about 1/4 teaspoon. And my last ingredient is 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And I picked this one up in Aldi. It wasn't too expensive and it's a nice one. Balsamic vinegar is great. I use it in a sausage tray bake that I do with red onions and it's beautiful. It's a nice ingredient to have in the house. So I'm going to stir all this together. That's great, looks good, perfect, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this to the boil and turn it down once it hits the boil to a medium temperature and let it cook away simmer away for about 1 hour. Just leave it uncovered too. And it'll thicken up nicely and it'll thicken up further once you get it into the jars. My red onion is ready now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to switch the heat off and we're going to get it into the sterilised jars now. And here we have it. It's all done. We're ready to get it into the jam jars. I recycle jam jars for anything like this. To sterilise them, you need to wash them out in soapy water, rinse them and just let them dry naturally on the draining board. Put them into the oven for about 20 minutes at 160 Celsius if you've got a fan oven. And these are nice and hot now, so I'm going to start filling these up. I never know how many jars to sterilise, so I always sterilise more jars than I actually need. And that's my last one there. So put the lid on very tight and get yourself some labels. I get these on Amazon, they're very handy. I always put the date on from when I made it. And the caramelised red onion will keep for longer than a year. It never lasts that long in my cupboard because it's always used up. And here we have them. We got 4 nice big jam jars. And a little one, this one's for my neighbour. He did a job for me during the week and I just want to give him something small. I know he loves the caramelised red onion. I've given it to him before. This can be eaten anytime from now once it cools down. It is better the longer it is kept. So I hope you enjoyed the recipe for the caramelised red onion. Try it out and if you make it, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And see you all soon. Happy baking, everyone. Oh, don't forget to like, comment and share as well. Thank you. Bye bye.